Please join us in singing our opening hymn, From This Bright Hour.
From this bright hour and days to come, as we have gathered into one, open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light. Wounds of the world begin to heal as peace with justice is made real. Open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light. All are welcome, all invited with open hearts and open minds. In our living, in our learning, may we always be searching for truth and light. Now is the hour, join in the song, here in this place where we belong. Open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to family worship here at First Unitarian Church in Portland, Oregon, where our mission is to nurture the individual spirit and together build the beloved community. As we move through this holiday season, we want to invite you to take special notice of our upcoming services. We will have a hybrid solstice service this Tuesday in the main sanctuary at 7 p.m. We will have a family Christmas Eve service on Friday at 4 p.m., which will be available on live stream only. And our hybrid candlelight service will be happening at 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve. In addition, we will have a Poetry Sunday for our sanctuary service and a regular family service a week from today on December 26th. Details of each of these events can be found in this week's e-news and on our website. If you wish to come in person to any of these services, you can guarantee yourself a seat by registering online, and if you don't pre-register, there may be a seat for you, but our registration system ensures that there will be in case we reach max capacity limits. We are so grateful that we are able to gather together this holiday season and look forward to spending this time with you. And we are so glad you are here with us this morning. Again, welcome. Our call to worship words this morning are from Reverend Erica Hewitt. This is the season of endings and beginnings, when the small signs of dawn pierce through the night and something new is born. But first comes the waiting. First come the lessons of endings and beginnings. Come now and let us worship together. I will now light the chalice here on our chancel this morning. If you are viewing from home and you have a candle or a chalice, I invite you to light that now as well. We are Unitarian Universalists. We light this chalice in faith, in hope, and in love. And you may notice that I have more candles here on our altar than usual this morning. So instead of a story today, I will tell you about these. Today is December 19th, which means we are only 6 days away from Christmas. For all of us who celebrate, we may have put up decorations or started baking all kinds of lovely holiday treats. By now, we have probably picked out the presents we are going to be giving to our friends and our family. I know I can feel the excitement in the air. This is a time of anticipation. In the Christian tradition, this month, this time leading up to Christmas, is all about anticipation, and it has a name. It's called Advent. You've probably heard this before. It is a special time set aside for reflecting on different themes, lessons of the holiday season. If you have an Advent calendar, maybe it's a time for eating a piece of chocolate every day. I remember when I was young and I could not wait for Christmas to come every year. The month of December always felt so long. I would get distracted in school, daydreaming about how fun it would be to get to visit with all of my aunts and uncles and cousins, and imagining what would be under that Christmas tree for me on Christmas morning. Waiting for Christmas can feel really long, especially if it's a highlight of the season. But at some point, I realized that Christmas is wonderful even in the waiting. I loved picking out gifts for other people. I loved the cookies and the candy canes and opportunities to wear festive colors. And I realized that Christmas doesn't just happen on one day. It's a whole season of joy that gets to be spread out while we wait for December 25th. Advent is a way that we can remember that. This here is an Advent wreath. You may have seen one before, and it has all these traditions that help us to get ready for Christmas. This is something we can do together at church, and it is something you can do at home if you'd like. An Advent wreath, see, it has 5 candles on it, and you light one each Sunday before Christmas, and the last one is saved for Christmas itself. Each candle symbolizes a theme that we can think about in our hearts as we prepare for Christmas: hope, peace, joy, and love. And the final white candle symbolizes all of them together. In the Christian story, Jesus' birth was a miracle that meant a chance for change and transformation in the world. Jesus was a man who lived a long time ago, who used his life to make the world a better place. Celebrating his birth for us represents hope, peace, joy, and love, and that we can bring it into our lives just like Jesus did. So we light Advent candles to space it out. Practice each one a little bit separately and get ready for Christmas. So today is the 4th Sunday of Advent, the last Sunday before Christmas. And I will light all of the candles except for the last one, sharing words about each adopted by Megan Visser. I will light our first candle now, symbolizing hope. We light this candle as a symbol of hope and expectation. May we dare to open the shadowy places in our lives and memories to the healing light of community. With the creative power of hope, we express our longing for peace and prepare our hearts to be transformed. I will now light the second candle for peace. We light this candle as a symbol of our longing for peace. We bring our hope into the world when we practice peacemaking. Our caring community aspires to be a source of freedom from violence and exclusion. May we become the ones we've been waiting for. Together, may we strive to create lasting peace. I will now light the third candle, joy. We light this candle as a symbol of joy. Not just any simple cheer, but an experience of joy that cannot be contained. Advent asks us to proclaim our gladness as a gift to the world. Even when sadness and uncertainty abound, may we share our hearts through our words, our music, and the way we live our lives. Let the fullness of our joy lead to more freedom. I will now light the fourth candle for love. Today, we are in the fourth week of Advent. As this season reaches its completion, we prepare for new life to dawn. Our hearts soften and our arms open to embrace its brightness. We light this candle as a reminder that there is no greater power in the world than love. Through this community, we can become a blessing to one another. Our love is magnified, our lives are changed. We can hardly wait any longer for the wonder of love to be revealed. May love guide us to become vulnerable and welcome tenderness. May our commitment to love bring us closer together across our divisions, and may love move us to healing ourselves and our world.
Where there's a will, there's a way, kind of beautiful. And every night has its day so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated. For every tyrant, a tear for the vulnerable. In every loss, all the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer, a dream we're unstoppable, with something to believe in. Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars, it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love to come around. We are one of a kind, irreplaceable. And how did I get so blind and so cynical? If there's love in this life, we're unstoppable. No, we can't be defeated. Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars, it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love. Waiting for love, waiting for love to come around.
Good morning, everyone. As Carter talked about earlier, we're in the season of Advent, we're in the season of winter solstice. We're in the time of long nights and short days. We're in a time of anticipation. Sometimes when we get focused on what's coming up, and right now I expect for many of us what's coming up is Christmas and winter solstice and all the special things that happen this time of year. Sometimes when we get focused on what's coming up, we can lose sight of where we are and what's stirring for us right now, here in this present moment. If you've attended these family services recently, you know that oftentimes we talk about the importance of simply being in the present moment and paying attention to what's stirring inside of us, what we're feeling and what we're thinking. And maybe that's most important in a time like this when there is a lot that we're anticipating about what is coming up into the future. So for our meditation today, I'd like to invite you to join me in a reflection on the light, and specifically on the candlelight, and how that might be a way for us to focus right here in this moment, in this very present moment. So first of all, I invite you to find a comfortable place to be and maybe do a little scan of your body. Are there places in your body where you're feeling tense or just something that you're bringing into this? Are there events from the week that you're bringing in that you're thinking about or maybe worrying about? For right now, in this moment, focus on the candle. Focus on the light you see. Focus on the light you see in your mind's eye. Think about that flame. Notice how the soft and gentle flame rises from the candle wick. And think about the power that is there within that flame. How by touching a dry twig or some other kind of kindling, fire has the power to grow into a mighty bonfire that can light up the winter night's sky. Let that little candle be your friend this morning. Let that flame be your friend this morning. Allow it to quiet your mind as you watch it flicker, as you watch it glow. Allow it to calm you. Allow yourself to come to a place of stillness. And in that process, imagine yourself filling up with light. Imagine how that light is a way that you can be in touch with the wellspring of your emotions. What's stirring in your heart and in your mind right now in this moment? Are you thinking about the people in your life? Are you thinking about ways that others have been kind to you, or maybe ways that you'd like to be kind to others? What's stirring in your heart and in your mind in this moment? Stay there for a moment. Reflect. Think about what's stirring. And look once again at that simple flame. Allow that flame to burn bright within you. May that flame stay with you in these days ahead, these special, these magical days. Through it all, through the gifts of this season, may you let your little light shine. Thanks for joining me this morning. It's been good to be with you.
Thank you for joining us for worship this morning. I hope that the Advent candles have reminded you of the potential we have to hold hope, peace, joy, and love within us in this season and every day. I hope that Dustin's music and Tom's meditation have helped you feel grounded in your space and have lifted your spirit. As you go forth from here, may your days be filled with joyful anticipation, and may this season be merry and bright. This is the day we have been given. Let us rejoice in it and be glad. Go in peace. Practice love. Amen, and Merry Christmas.
Please join us in our closing hymn, Go Now in Peace.